Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Stock Market Analysis brought to you by Ray Financial. Today is February 15th, 2013. So, what I want to share with you today is the performance of my January market research report that I had given out to my clients. Now, what I thought on Nifty, how it would perform is we are basically moving sideways in the last week of December, and Nifty ended at around 5,900. And what I told my traders is that we need Nifty to break about 5,950 and we need to see a close. Once we see that close, we are definite that Nifty is going to move towards the next resistance, which is the 6,130 and 6,185. From there, we definitely felt that the market would correct, it would reverse, and about 38 to 50% retracements. If you would have marked that out, you would have easily found that it did work out. Now I will show it to you on Nifty itself. So let me just change the chart for you here. There we are. So we are on Nifty right now, and to show you where exactly we had made the recommendation to just select this. So this is exactly, this particular area is where we were waiting for the market to close. And if you see this particular green candle, this one, this was a gap up and it closed above, and we were definite that the market was going to move from there. Yes, it did go up, made some sideways down movement, but eventually Nifty did land going up. If I would just pull this up on the weekly, you would get a much clearer picture of how it went. I marked the free line for you. So this is where we were, and we were waiting for Nifty to break. Once it broke, yes, the market did move up. Once it moved up, it came into the area of resistance as shown, and from there the market did fall down. So we had the opportunity to go long as well as go short after a few, probably I guess 2 weeks. Now I want to share certain stocks that I had given out to my traders, and they made a lot of money on this. So the first one I want to discuss is the Bank Nifty. Okay, the Bank Nifty, we are again waiting for price to close above a certain area, and we were quite confident that RBI was going to change, or actually not change, but cut the repo rate. Now let me just pull up the Bank Nifty for you. But if you see the institutions on the daily chart, the institutions already knew that the banks were going to cut the rates. They knew it. That's why the price went up. Okay, and as soon as the month of January started to approach, there was sideways movement. RBI broke out the news. Bank Nifty moved up, and yeah, pretty much the same. But if you see, the price was already factored in. They knew it, that RBI was going to cut rates, and the up move has already happened from November to December. But our strategy was just to get a short-term move, because we felt that once RBI would announce that it's going to cut the repo rates, it definitely would have a positive impact on Bank Nifty. And our strategy was just to wait once it broke 12525, and once it broke that, we would go long and capture profits at exactly 38.2% retracements. I mean, if you do the extensions, that's where you would get it. And we exited the stock, or I say the index futures, at 12766. Another stock that we gave and was a really good move was Infosys. Infosys, I was very confident that the stock is going to now make a definite move to the upside, because the patterns were quite confirming that the stock was going to move to the upside. Let me just pull up Infosys for you. Now Infosys, I gave it out at a price when the stock was trading at 2336, and all I was waiting for is so January 3rd it was 2315, and before that it was 2328. We were waiting for it to close about 2336, and when it did, the stock went up, came down, and you can see the huge gap up. When Infosys announced its results, the stock just went berserk. It got a big gain, and the stock went to the high of 2722. Obviously we were not able to capture the entire move, but yeah, we made good amount of money on this, especially on the calls. The calls went around 400%, so that was really good. Same base, let me share Reliance. When the price was 839, I told the traders that, guys, this is a great stock and it's going to make the move. All we had to do was just be a little patient. On Reliance it was the same thing. On Reliance we were waiting for the stock to close at above 840. So if you see, we were Jan 1st, so right here on 2nd Jan the close was 840. We were waiting for the stock to break. I think it was 845. I'm sorry. We were waiting for the stock to actually close above 845, and once it did, okay, that's 845 right there. So once the stock did, it just went all the way to 900 and 955. That was a high on Reliance. So you can see we were very sure about Reliance, and unfortunately I was not able to capture the whole move. I kind of exited at 900 itself, because you know it was really quick, the move, and you know I just believe that it's time to get out. But it made another major move, but from there the stock just came crashing down. I still feel Reliance is a good buy at this level. You could go long right now, or you could go long at the 816 level. Now that's totally up to you. After Reliance we had another stock, Tata Motors. Unfortunately, Tata Motors, we went wrong on this trade. I wouldn't say, but it's just that I guess the timing wasn't right, or the institutions kind of beat us. So my whole idea on Tata Motors was to short the stock once it reached 320 levels. Now the reason being, it was reaching an area of resistance from where the stock really fell very quickly and sharply. We decided to go short at 320 and put a stop loss of 330. But if you see, the stop loss got hit very easily. Okay, once we entered, the stock did fall down. It fell about like 7 points, but from there it started to gap up, and within 3 candles we got stopped out. From there the stock just came ramming down. Now sometimes it does happen, you get into the entry, you get stopped out, and the stock eventually goes in the direction you thought it would. So this is something you can't do anything, because the market is always right. Besides that, I had Hindalco also the same thing. The stock had moved to the upside and we were waiting for it to come down to 125 so that we could go long again. But guess what? The stock went further down and our stop got hit. So Hindalco and Tata Motors were two bad trades. But nevertheless, we did score a lot on Reliance and Infosys as well as Bank Nifty. So that kind of covered up for the losses. We were still in profit. Keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, you do know how to get in touch with me. The details are in front of you. And if you have any questions, just feel free to email me. And I wish you guys a great trading day and hope to see you soon again. Thank you.